What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's project, or maybe this week's project, maybe not today's, we're going to be working on the mobile chicken coop for the flock that we got back in February to put them out in the pasture. Picked this is a tent trailer frame. A few weeks ago I scrapped the top of it because we weren't going to use it. It was all eaten up. Got it from an old boy that has about a 700-acre cattle ranch. He bought this thing like 20 years ago when his kids were little to go camping in. He says they used it a couple times and it has sat ever since, which is perfect. We just wanted the frame. So today we're going to start by building the floor and hopefully getting some frame walls up. I've got the floor, I've got some expanded metal to put down, and I've got the lumber to hopefully get it framed up. We've got some scrap tin around here. We're going to put it together. I'm going to try and keep this as pretty minimalistic as I can and not get too fancy with it because I don't want it to be too heavy, and really it's just holding chickens at night, so it doesn't need to be super fancy. Alright, let's get started. Alright, so I went back and forth a few times on what I was going to use to be the floor on this thing. So the goal behind this to be out in the pasture is, this is really just their shelter to sleep in at night. During the day they're going to be out on the grass. So at night though, I wanted something that was fairly low maintenance and used their droppings as fertilizer. Well, chickens go to the bathroom when they sleep. So this expanded metal is going to leave enough room for all the droppings to fall through, and it's also going to leave it's strong enough for predators that are going to try and come up through it. It might be a little bit big for the snakes, but I don't know. But it'll make easy to clean, that's for sure. So let's bring it over here and we'll set the first sheet on. What are you doing, dude?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yep.
Well, let's not play with it if we don't know. Gotta put these on.
Okay.
Put these on. Protect your ears, okay? Leave those on. So I'm holding the floor down with just some self-tapping screws and some fender washers, and I'm just kind of going into the expanded metal here and using the flat washer to just kind of suck it down. Typically you would go through with a MIG welder and you'd weld this stuff on. Unfortunately my shop's not wired for 220, so I don't have the welder up and running. That's a video coming in the near future, rewiring this place so we can run that kind of stuff. So for now we're just gonna use this, hold it down. It's just gonna be for the chickens, so you know, we don't need anything crazy. This will work just fine. Alright, so I had to notch this piece out right here in order to go around the wheel well. So we're gonna start framing now. Got the floor on. Alright, we're back again here today. We're gonna get the walls framed up. We got the floor in, the other day. Had to cut it short the other day. We had a meeting with our farmers market vendor group the other night. So, and then yesterday we had some other stuff we had to take care of. So the plan for today is to get this thing framed, the door up, and maybe get some tin on the side. I don't know, but let's get started. Alright, here's where we're at so far. We got 2 of the walls up, and we're gonna build the back part now with the other, where the door's gonna go on the back side. I need to work a little bit faster because Christina's not happy with production, so she cut me up.
You can't show that on YouTube.
What?
You're gonna get flagged.
Oh. Oh well. So this back part is where the door's going to go. So we ended up making it shorter. That door is 73.5 inches tall. And so what we're going to do is this back part where the door's going to have is just not going to have a vent there. And then what we'll do is we'll just overlap the siding a little bit more. And so to kind of explain a little bit more of what we were doing. So right there you can see that we have some 3/8 bolts that are holding it down to the frame. And then everything's tied in with the corners. Whoa. Camera skills aren't that good. It is hot out here, man.
It's so hot.
There's the other side of that corner. So here's the thing. It's chicken coop. So it doesn't have to be perfect. I have a hard time with that sometimes. Alright, well, let's get these other ones up. Alright, so we've been working here for a few minutes and we've got it pretty much squared up. We've got the rafters on for the roof, so we're going to put the roof on now. But for the most part, the framing for the walls is done. And then we got to go around the top right here, right around in there, and we're going to put some horizontal boards in to create a vent with some hardware cloth. Is it hot outside, babe?
It's how hot is hell, you think?
And then we'll also take some tin and we'll sheet the sides with it. So, all right, let's get the roof on.
This is the zip line. You get the zip line to the lunch area, play area, and then you get to slide down a slide for the end. But I'm really working on the other slide I'm making.
Good job, Lou. Alright guys, we got a roof. Got that on. It's time to go do dinner, put the kids to bed, bath and then bed, and then
come back out.
Darla and I are going to come out here and keep working.
Oh, Mom.
See you in a bit. Alright guys, we're back again here today, and let's see, Stina is putting up the top half. Whoa, almost tripped and fell on that wire, but she's putting up the wire at the top for ventilation. So we're gonna have the siding like you see there, and it'll come and meet and stop right there, and then the rest will be this vent that's up here. So
Air circulation
air, Yep. And you have it going through the floor. So the floor serves two purposes. One, at night when chickens go potty, everything falls through, or the majority falls through. But it also will let air circulate up through the bottom and then out the top. A couple other things. While she's doing that, I am working on covering up the wheel wells here. So just using scrap 2x4s and kind of trimming that out. So making it so they can, you know, I was gonna put like just scrap 2x4s on top of that, but I had those cutouts and I was like, why do that? Because that'll just be one spot for manure to build up, and we want that to fall to the pasture. So I put those back on there. See, I think we showed, man, this has been like day 3 of this build, so I'm trying to remember. I haven't gone back and looked at a lot of the footage yet. So we recycled the door from the tent trailer that we got the frame out of. But guys, we're almost done. All right, so these girls aren't quite laying yet. So I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna finish the coop today. And we're gonna get them out of the barn, because the barn is, we went to go feed and water them this morning and it's pretty doggone hot in there. So we want to get them out. We've put plenty of extra water in there. We want to be able to get them out into the pasture. So I don't think we're going to get the nesting boxes and stuff mounted. We do want to paint the coop, but we were going to go get some recycled paint from like Habitat for Humanity. That's back in Fort Worth, an hour away, the closest one. So we just hadn't made it out there yet. But I think we're going to try and get this puppy finished up today. We probably will get the girls moved in there tonight, let them sleep in it overnight, and then possibly let them out in the morning. Or we may just put them out there today. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. All right. Well, yeah, it depends on how fast we can do it, because it's like 100 degrees in the shop, and the kids are just being pleasant children today. They're playing nicely. So, all right. Well, let's keep going.
Chocolate chips and memories, coffee and homemade cookies, they make me feel at home. Father, brother, mother dear, you're so far but feel right here no matter how far I go. There's love inside. There's love inside. Big screen and a lazy boy, green and gold uniforms and a breezy colored autumn day. Phone a friend who's talking trash, how's the team, how's your dad, there's love inside. There's love inside.
Chicken, Shadow Tree Homestead, Taj Mahal.
No, this is Shadow Tree Homestead. Welcome to my crib.
Yeah.
We put some roosting bars in here for them, and eventually there'll be some nesting boxes all around, but we're gonna wait for our first egg to do that because we don't want them sleeping in it right now. But yeah, so we have this so their poo can fall through and help our pasture be more healthy. We have the wire at the top for air ventilation. There's a tiniest, slightest ridge, so maybe one day we can add on a rain collection so we don't have to haul water out to them, but that's the inside.
It ain't gotta be fancy.
Chicken coop.
Chicken coop.
I still want to put a chandelier in there though.
I don't know. I might fall with your driving.
That's
accurate.
You're not wrong.
Yeah. I know it. So.
We got it out though.
Heck yeah, man! I'm excited. This is cool.
You wanna go move the girls in?
We got like a couple things to do first.
What's that?
Like, we need to fix the latch.
Oh yeah.
We need to fix that. And that's probably it. Oh, we know we need to build the ramp.
Yeah.
And we need to cut this screen out for our door.
Okay, so small things.
Yeah.
45 minutes we can move the girls in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Break.
Break.
I came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon.
What do you think, Bear?
I like your door.
You like the door?
Good job, Henry.
Daddy, Jared's ball is in there.
Pretty much done.
Daddy,
We can do what we want to do with it.
Yep.
And then we'll just work on a little bit more and more as we go.
Daddy,
What?
Bear slit his.
I know, I saw it. It's okay.
Let's move chickens out.
Let's move chickens out.
There's love inside. There's love inside.
Figure it out?
Yeah. I think so. I'm going to try it here in a minute. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hook it up, I'm going to plug it in, turn it on, and I'm going to have you lick it.
I can lick it.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that somebody's gonna learn really quick if it's on or not. When's the last time you guys caught 50 chickens by hand without a net? Because, I can tell you, that's not very fun. But there she is. We're gonna let them stay in here overnight so they can kind of get a sense of their new home. I'm just turning it on, I won't touch it. They'll get a sense of their new home, and then tomorrow morning we're gonna let them out onto grass for the first time. I can hear it. Kind of ticks.
Yeah, it's hitting real hard.
Good. Keep a coyote out. Maybe.
Yep.
Keep a Gus out. Touch it, I dare you.
No. You ever touch a hot wire growing up?
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah. I think after today we just let them get used to that and sleep overnight.
That's what I was telling them. Get their
Because-
sense of home. Maybe we won't have to
Yeah,
wrangle as
because
many.
I've already caught 50 chickens just now, and I'm not about that life again today. So tomorrow when we're fresh,
It's also 7:30, so I
Yeah.
think they would be so excited and they'd only get about 45 minutes
yeah,
to do it, and they won't want to go inside anyway.
correct,
So
correct. This is where we're going to turn this off for the night because I feel like our new coop's pretty predator proof.
I wouldn't say proof.
I'm feeling pretty good about it.
Okay.
Feeling pretty good about it.
I'm a little nervous for my babies to be out here.
They'll be fine. They'll be alright.
Hello. They definitely don't like their new floor very much. They're figuring things out. But there they are. Can fit a lot of chickens in here. You guys were very hard to catch. I hope you know that. I'm very proud of you. Especially you. You made me bleed. And we were smart this time. We caught the rooster first and put him in first so he wasn't attacking us as we were trying to catch all the girls. So they'll spend the night in here. They'll figure things out, figure out where home is, and then tomorrow in the morning we're gonna wake up early and try and teach them about their like natural clock and all that, and have them out on grass for the first time tomorrow. Super exciting. Good night. It's like when you take your kids to the park and they just want to sit on the bench. Okay, we're gonna come back in a little while. They're all pretty timid and scared, which we kind of knew this was gonna happen. You know, they've lived in a garage or a barn their whole life. So, just takes one. One will figure it out and will tell everybody else to eat and it's good. So, I'm gonna go to the garden for a minute. First one came out on her own. That's good eating.
Alright, let's see if we can coax them out a little bit with this. And throw it right there in front. Come on, girls. Alright, well, we'll leave that there and we'll check back here in a little while. So, they needed a little bit of help. We left them out here. We opened the door for like 3 hours and nobody came out.
Not one.
Not a single one. So,
We're herding them out.
yep.
Come on, girl. Everybody needs water.
Yeah, we moved their feed and water outside to hopefully coax them out. And it's pretty hot today. And, well, we came and checked on them and we were a little worried that they were never going to come out and eat or drink. So we figured we had to come in here and just get them.
They're a lot easier to catch in here, though, than in the barn.
Yeah. Alright, guys, so we got them out. They're all hiding underneath the coop right now, but I think they're finally figuring it out that, hey, this isn't so bad. I think what's going to happen is we're going to go back to the store and go get us like a fishing net, because I got a feeling we're probably going to need that tonight. But I think what we're going to end up doing is probably wait till it's like pretty dark before we come out here and try and get them, because chickens don't see very well in the dark, so that'll play to our advantage. What do you think, babe?
I'm glad now. They're all, look at them all eating grass, and I saw one catch a fly. Just went doop, and caught a fly. I feel like a good chicken mama.
Good.
I do feel kind of silly for not clipping their wings as we caught them one by one.
Yeah, we might learn that the hard way. We just got excited ahead of ourselves.
Well, now if anybody escapes, they automatically are going to get their wing clipped before we put them back in the net.
Yes.
That's your punishment for escaping.
Yeah.
So
Good idea.
they've just got to train themselves to the net. It'll probably be a little tiny bit painful couple days for them, but it'll be okay. It is the hottest part of the day too, so I don't blame them for staying underneath there and in the shade.
Yeah.
They'll venture out. We're gonna go back inside. We're gonna let them
acclimate. They're still pretty skittish of us. They are just like, they're not necessarily our pets. They're just our livestock chickens. So they don't love us like our backyard chickens that are over there. But this took us about 3 full days to make together. I cut most of the wood on this thing, so don't think it was me supervising Jeff, anybody. About 3 full days to make it. We're on the wait list to get another one of these nets so they can have even more space every day. But in our opinion, this is the best way to raise chickens. I think that chickens were meant to be out scratching and eating bugs and eating grass and doing all of that, and that's the best way to get healthy eggs and healthy birds. So we're excited for all this. We feel like really good chicken parents.
It's pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
I mean, they got a good amount of room right
do.
now. So
They're only about half the size they will be though too.
yeah, but they are going to need more space. So, not to mention, if we give them, more space, we may not have to move the chicken tractor as often. We could probably leave it in one spot for
2 or 3 days.
2 or 3 days. So, what I'm most excited about is hopefully my feed bill goes down.
Yes, that's a perk.
So they got a lot of pasture to cover. Quite a bit. Except for that corner. That's a secret.
I still think we need pigs over here
Oh yeah, we'll put pigs over there.
this winter.
We'll see. We got to get in there and let that dry out and get it all cut down. That's why that's so tall over there, because that area likes to hold some water. And so once I can get in there and shred all that, then we put some cattle panel up. But that's for another video. So, all right, guys. Well, try not to cover the camera. We'll see y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.